Deadweight for Dummies, MAE 311 Lab 8 Tutorial by Team 6. How stuff works. In this lab, we will be using a deadweight tester to generate and record a pressure difference by applying a force over a given area to a fluid. By applying different amounts of mass to the piston, which is then floated between the horizontal lines shown on the deadweight tester, force is applied over a given area, which is then transferred through the fluid. A pressure transducer then records this change in pressure and outputs a signal which is then sent to an Arduino to be recorded on a computer. What do you need to get started? As shown, you'll need a deadweight tester, an Arduino board, a DC power supply, a pressure transducer, and a computer.
Time to begin the setup. Set the power supply to 10 volts. Any higher and you risk letting the smoke out. Remember to turn off the power supply before making the connections. For the wiring portion, look at the picture shown with the red wire connected to the positive side and the black wire to the negative side of the power supply. The white wire will be connected to port A0 on the Arduino. Double check the connections and turn the power supply on. Take a close look at the different valves shown. The order of operation is crucial to the experiment. Start the Arduino pressure transducer sketch and upload it to the Arduino. This will record the input from port A0. Begin by opening the reservoir valve with a counterclockwise turn. Slowly run the pump screw counterclockwise to fill the pump until it stops turning. And yes, it takes 2 sets of hands. Open the output valve with the counterclockwise turn. Start P pressure voltage in processing and you will see a reading of 0 volts. Press play and record about 10 seconds of data. Close the reservoir valve with a clockwise turn. Slowly turn the pump screw clockwise until the piston floats. The ideal float position is between the middle 2 horizontal reference marks. With the piston floating, there is a pressure of 5 psi in the transducer. Use processing to record the output voltage again. Rename and save the file to your desktop. Add 2 weights labeled WG23 to the piston. These weights should slide down and rest on the metal collar. Each of these weights increases pressure by 10 psi when they are floating. Again, float and spin the weights and record the output voltage. Remember, rename your file or it will be overwritten. Keep going. Repeat the procedure of adding weights in the following order: 45 psi, 65, 85, 105, 145, and 295. Once reaching 295 psi, move in the opposite direction till 0 psi and record the voltages. 295 psi! And it's balanced! Yeah! Cleanup time. Follow these steps. Open the reservoir valve. Close the output valve with a clockwise turn. Close the pump screw. Turn it clockwise all the way. And finally, close the reservoir valve.
Thank you. Watch again.